Hello, we are live. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay,
Jesus.
so, quick intro. Hi, hello, and welcome to the stream. Today we are doing a Halloween special, as you could probably see and also read from the title. And I am joined here by two of my friends who are silly and I hate them. No, I'm joking.
What did
Uh,
I do?
you know what you did. But yeah, you guys want to introduce yourselves real quickly?
No.
Okay,
You very
it's true.
Is that it?
what the hell else am I supposed to say? What am I gonna plug? I make art, I guess. I drew this. I drew myself.
Yeah, okay, that's good enough, I guess. That's good enough introduction. And you know, I introduce myself every stream, so I don't really need to do it, but I will anyways. I'm your local friendly robot overlord, and we're not playing anything actually. We're going to be talking about and watching a bunch of just like spooky, like creepy video game related stuff, whether they're like real like glitches, rumors, all that, or just silly old creepypastas. I think it'll be a fun idea, just shooting the shit, having a podcast type stream where we just like, look at this stuff and talk about it. Also, yeah, since the motherfucker over there on the other end of the campfire did not introduce himself, we will be referring to him as
Hi.
Blaster Cat.
Hello. Yeah, I'm Blaster Cat. I am here sometimes.
Shut up, dog! Oh, yeah, he has dogs. Don't mind the dogs. Yeah.
Dog jump scare.
If you are a frequenter of my streams, you may recognize his name because he is one of my moderators who occasionally shows up. So
And I used to show up commonly until I stopped.
Yeah, and until they decided that they fucking hated me and want me dead. No.
No, wait, no.
If you've seen it very out on the street, make sure to tell them Yairobot is coming for you.
What?
I will be there eventually.
Jesus.
Anyways, that's enough of dumbass half-ass introductions from everyone involved. You guys have any?
Oh, fuck you too.
I'm talking to everyone here, because we're all. This is very clearly. None of us is very adequately prepared. I think not even myself. I delayed the stream essentially by like half an hour because I had to set up everything at the last second because I forgot to do so. Anyways, any of you have any like anything you guys want to like, mention right off the bat, like anything that comes to your mind when it comes to like creepy video game stuff, or just like, just general weird stuff like that, or we're just gonna go straight into this video?
Well, if you take a look at me, Sonic.exe.
That is the thing.
really
You're
know that.
right. That is a so Sonic.exe is like one of those things that like, everyone fucking knows if you were on the internet like in the past decade or so. Literally one of the video game creepypastas ever. Now, I'm not gonna say that it was good, but it was popular and well known. And I guess it still is.
As much as I enjoy it, I can't deny it's not the best.
That's the thing. It's kind of a trendsetter. It's definitely a classic. I don't know if it's a good classic.
But it classic, like, like regardless of its quality, like it is a classic. Like it did set up a lot of trends for better or for worse, and like creepy gaming related stuff. I mean, like this shit, like what I don't know which ones came first, because like admittedly, I can probably search it up right now. Actually, it's not worth it. Like I really know how to search this up, but I don't know which creepypastas came first. Like I just know like which ones, like just the general ones that came out earlier, but like, this thing's like Lost Silver, the Pokemon one, fucking just a bunch of Pokemon ones in general. There's so much Pokemon creepypastas, dude. Like insane amount of them. I think more than any other video game I've seen.
Yeah.
I gotta say that the first couple generations do have, in their simpleness and like their palettes and like their sound and tone, they're a little more somber and like less cheery and bright than the other like next gens. I think this is intentional as well. Pokemon seems to be this dog. Pokemon seems to be this whole thing where like I always found it weird how I don't know. I always found it interesting how Pokemon very often acknowledged death and shit,
Pokemon Tower.
and like off of the off of just Gen 1, like there's this implication of at some point there was like a big war, and like shit
Oh
happened
yeah,
here,
Lieutenant
and they
Surge
just
and
kind
all
of
that.
and just kind of like they just kind of started ignoring that after Gen 3, after Gen 2 rather.
They didn't Gen 3 didn't have like the graveyard too though. Like Gen 3 also had that, didn't it?
Because technically Gen 3 and 4 both also have Kanto, so they also just have like Lieutenant Surge and shit. Only
That's fair.
In Gen 2 and Gen 4, the Pokemon Tower is a radio tower instead.
Yeah, they got rid of like a lot of like Lavender Town's like original identity like in the immediate next generation.
Yeah.
Lavender Town is also just, classics of like spooky games. Like that shit was like even to this day like the original song is like pretty creepy, which is intentional because it's like haunted graveyard town, but. Obviously the whole like Lavender Town syndrome thing is not real, but like that was enough to make me as a young little creature to be like, this song is evil and scary. I don't want to listen to it. I don't want to play this game.
The closest it is to being real, quote unquote, is that the song just kind of gives me a headache when I was a kid because it just had like high pitches and was slightly annoying.
I was literally about to bring up how I saw a comment at one point that was like, "Oh my god, this song is so creepy. It gives me a headache." But it's like, bro, yeah, it might be because of the way it's like the pitch of it, and like it might be because the song kind of sucks.
Is that this song? I am playing the music of the thing on stream, so I don't know if you guys can hear that.
Oh god, there's so much reverb.
True. Yeah, listen, man. It's hard to like. It's hard to find a decent. How about this one?
Yeah, that's normal.
That's the original. Anyways, well, we're Lavender Town. The music. Yeah, I would put that one up, but that one, like, I do want to not cause headaches intentionally or otherwise. So I'll go with Pokemon Tower instead, which is also a pretty cool, creepy song. You guys like what's the word? You guys remember Buried Alive creepypasta? That's like
oh yeah, absolutely. That was I fucking love the way that guy looks. He's so fucked up.
What about you, Buster? He died. They got him. The ghouls already got him. Like we just started and the ghouls already killed him.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Look at this dude, like what's
this guy's
deal?
Awesome.
Oh, you see,
he's been buried alive.
Sounds like sounds like his own problem, honestly.
Yeah?
I do remember also it's also
What's
another
your thoughts?
classics of gaming. Remember he was
What's
pretty
your thoughts
spooky.
on his big ol' hand?
Like
the Pokemon white hand.
Oh, hang on,
yeah.
There has to be a better sprite of this. Good enough, I guess. Yeah, the white. I remember that was like the whole like, the girl that was like, oh, there's the ghost on your shoulder or whatever. There's like a little ghost doing like a little jig on your shoulder. Get him off or whatever. Oh, Blaster just straight up died. He's not here anymore. The ghost fucking killed him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what? Now I'm glad we had the foresight of getting at least one other person in case this happened. Otherwise, I'll just be talking to myself. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be back eventually. I don't know. He might have like computer or internet issue. I doubt he's like suddenly died, but I don't know. He'll probably be back. I hope.
Got bored.
Got bored already. Didn't decided we're not worth his time. Immediately just fucking left.
That's fucked up.
Anyways, wasn't there like a ghost girl also in like Gen 5? Or
Gen 6.
Gen 6? Okay.
In some area in Gen 6, I can't remember where, it's like you'd like exit like this elevator into a building, and then there's just this like ghost text maniac who's just like, are you the one? Nah, fuck you. Leaves.
Yeah,
like slides along the ground. However, there was also a ghost girl in Gen 4. It was just like in like a building where you would find the Rotom Pokemon.
Oh, the
there's just there's in that building. You just enter the room with the TV, I think, and off to the side you could slightly see like just a character just sliding along, and it's really creepy.
That's cool. I don't remember that one. Like I know there was like the old Chateau was pretty creepy. I remember like it wasn't like the TV that had like eyes or something that stared at you, like a little ghost figure in there, or was it a painting?
I think it was one of those.
Yeah,
I can't remember because it's been a while since I played.
I'm gonna search it up right now. That's what we're here for. How does fucking what even is this word? Oh, there's Blaster. I think.
Hi, bastard.
Is he here? I mean, his PNG showed up on the stream.
Yeah, he's here.
Cool. Yeah, I gotta search this up now, like... Okay, yeah, it's the picture that has like eyes that look at you. I remember that.
Oh, that's neat. I didn't even notice that. I
remember that
right,
one.
and it's in that room where there's like the ghost.
Oh, there you go. I guess picture.
Yeah, there she is.
I love when like random games just sneak in like it's like spooky stuff for no reason. Like it's so cool, especially like, well, I wouldn't say just like kid-friendly games, but it's obviously more effective there. But like even like other like not like excessively like kid-friendly games, like just hiding random scary shit for no reason. It's always fun.
You know what there is that there's the what's his name? The guy at the end of World 4-1 in Mario 3D Land.
I fucking knew that was gonna come up like sooner or later, like after that was brought up. Like I was thinking of that.
Yeah. Just like literally no reason to be there, guy.
No reason to be there, guy.
Yeah, that's his full name.
He's like, yeah, like what is this guy? Who the fuck is he? Why is he here?
I guess it makes sense in a ghost house level, but why did they do that?
Yeah, like he's like this is very clearly like a humanoid ghost and not like a silly little like goober like these guys. Like, this is an honest to god fucking haunted lost soul, dude.
What the fuck? What is Miyamoto's goddamn issue?
Someone fucking died here. Blaster, you're like alive, like, cause you're like in the call, but you're not saying anything.
The ghost took him again.
God, oh my, yeah, the ghosts do not like Blaster Cat. Oh my god.
Oh, he's set up right next to one.
It's true. I mean, there's no ghosts here. We're in a nice little campfire. You know, the fire keeps the ghosts like away.
I am literally a demon.
Huh? Okay, but you're a friend. You're not a ghoul.
All right, buddy.
You know what else I'm thinking of now?
What? Oh yeah, these guys.
These guys are fucking creepy. Who the fuck are you?
They're just a bunch of like fellas.
Yeah, like they're just like staring at you. Like it's like you would think it would be like a creepypasta thing, but it's just honest to god is the fucking texture, and like they are there. Like this is an actual real creepypasta.
Because like wasn't like Freeze Flame Galaxy like in development just called Hell Valley or some shit?
Something along that line.
Because like I can't remember if it was that or it was that like just like the texture for these guys are just Hell Valley Skytree.
Like what the like what the fuck? Like you have these weird ass like creepy figures staring you down constantly from like just out of like just barely in your sights, and they're fucking called Hell Valley Skytrees. Like these ain't no fucking trees, dude.
This is like the Fresno Nightcrawler, but like in Mario.
True. Well, no, this guy has arms.
Actually,
Fresno Nightcrawlers don't have that.
Oh right, yeah. The Fresno Nightcrawler is just like the legs. They're just little guys.
What do you mean?
Oh right, these guys are kind of in WarioWare, but like not.
Hi, Leah. Welcome to the stream. I see you have fart with reverb. That means welcome. We are currently discussing Mario Galaxy's Hell Valley Skytrees. There's supposed to be a third person here in the stream, but I think the fucking ghost took him. He just disappeared without a word.
Yeah. It was very unfortunate. We haven't seen him in like 12 years.
Yeah, we came here, our annual Halloween Scream stream are gathering here, and one day, like, on this day 12 years ago, like, he just like disappeared, he vanished, the ghost took him, and we haven't heard from him since, but it's okay. He's probably fine.
Yeah. He's probably okay. Like, I don't know, maybe like went to get a pizza.
Yeah, I want to get a pizza. Like, I don't think that, like, suspiciously blaster-shaped skeleton has anything to do with this either. Like, the one over there. Like, right, we can't see it, it's right off the screen, but I'm sure it has something to do with
it. Maybe it has something to do with the conveniently placed Bornana in the room.
We're not talking about a fucking Bornana right now, fuck you. We're not rhyming orange with banana. Or whatever the fuck. And fucking, these guys are creepy as shit still. Like, they're a little they're a little doofy isolated, but in context they're just kind of creepy, because what the fuck are they?
Yeah, they're just like there for no reason.
Unexplained. Miyamoto has yet to speak on this.
When asked about this, Miyamoto avoided the question, seeing I'm reasonably upset.
When asked about this, Miyamoto looked at me, pulled out a gun, and shot me. Then he said, "We don't talk about that." And then he no-clipped away. Now that you're here, Leah Benui, do you have any creepy video game related stuff you'd like to share, or just here as a mere spectator to our shenanigans? Anyways, in the meantime, well, I had another thing I want to like mention there for Gore. Oh, you know what? This one has been like, I guess not ruined, I guess, because the original still has its effect, but it certainly has been certainly is a thing that has, lost its effect or changed over years, and I'm talking about everyone knows this guy.
Oh, this guy. Oh yeah. I love this guy. This guy's awesome.
He's so fucking wacky. He's a silly little guy. Look at him. He looks jolly.
Yeah, like, with the Japanese boss theme, it's just like kind of wacky and strange, but with the American one, it's fucked up.
Yeah, no, just paired this, it's like a silly joke, like in the Japanese version, but going back in the past and showing this to an uneducated 8-year-old playing this game. And that fucking music starts playing. There's like suddenly this goes from like a weird little wacky joke to like fucking like nightmare fuel. Like you don't know what these words say. You don't know what the fuck is happening or why this music is playing. All you know is you don't want to fucking be here anymore. Is Blaster back?
Yes, my computer decided to die out of nowhere for no reason.
Hi Blaster. Hi. I'm glad to see the ghouls did not fucking eat you alive. Hi.
Yeah, which it really makes the blaster-shaped skeleton right next to you very confusing.
Yeah, we were talking about the suspiciously blaster-shaped skeleton just off screen, but I said I'm sure it had nothing to do with his disappearance.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm still me. This is Blaster.
Yeah, our good friend Blaster Cat that we can definitely trust.
Yeah, who else would it be?
Like, I don't know, a skinwalker or something?
Huh? What? No.
Not such a thing.
While you were gone, we were talking about we talked about fucking the ghost face that appears at the end of like a Mario 3D Land for no fucking reason. You know about this?
I don't know about this actually.
Wait, okay, so I could probably actually get an actual video of it. I still do have this video queued up just in case, just like every fucking glitch Pokemon showing up. It's just like a backup video, but I can like search up this thing on Mario 3D Land ghost Easter egg. So this is an actual real thing for some fucking reason. Like I don't know why he's here, but if you like wait here for fucking God knows how long, this like thing like just starts appearing at the end of the level.
Who the fuck thought of this shit?
I don't know, fucking see, it's probably just some random dev that was bored, but I like to think that Miyamoto himself put it in and has like malicious intent behind it.
That's his ghost.
Yeah, because like Miyamoto. every time I play this game, I have to go there and do this. Like, no matter what the hell I'm doing elsewise, I just think I have to. You know, it's tradition.
It's so like it's just so fucking weird because like there's no like reason for this to be here explanation. Like it's just a regular as like humanoid like ghost that just fades in and out after waiting there for like a minute or whatever.
Like yeah, and it's in the game that is like the most Mario game of Mario games. Like there's nothing else like this like fucked up and interesting in this game.
I'm trying to think of something that reminds me of like. I think it's really funny when you just have shit that is like really fucking creepy to just have, right? In something that is shouldn't be. I was reminded.
I also mentioned that I think right when it just appeared, like it's like such one of my favorite tropes in random ass like just like children friendly game.
Yeah, like, I don't know who reminded me of this very, 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 very recently. I think I watched a video. I think I watched like fucking like what. I don't remember whose video it was on like the fucking FNAF movie, right? But something about them not liking jump scares because of a fucking jump scare that was just randomly there into a fucking like random Scooby-Doo game, like a fucking like the Scooby-Doo sarcophagus jump scare.
I know what you're talking about. Like I don't remember the name of the actual game or whatever, but I do know what you're talking about.
You can find it if you just look up Scooby-Doo sarcophagus jump scare. It's so fucked up. I don't know why it's there. That's like a really fucked up.
Yeah, it's so fucking like sometimes game developers are just like, you know what, fuck you. And
who thought of that one?
Scooby-Doo game.
Sarcophagus.
Yes, sarcophagus jump scare. I remember hearing about this fucking thing.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what will you have this shit?
Yeah, you know, it's like silly little like Scooby-Doo game, like point and click, solve the mysteries with Scooby and the gang.
And then just like out of literally fucking nowhere, it's just
it just does that.
Why do you have that?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with these devs? Like, it intentionally has text that's really hard to read, so like you have to like squint or like look closely at it, and then it fucking does it. Like, what the fuck were these developers on, dude?
I don't know. Who thinks of this shit?
Yeah, like this is actually like the Mario and Pokemon stuff. Like it's just like a little like creepy. Like, you know, it's like like that's like a creepy little thing that's off there. Like this is just actually evil. Like why the fuck would you do that in a children's game?
Yeah, it's like they do this shit a lot in cartoons, like in the early 2000s as well.
They did.
Yeah, like shit, like. You'd just be watching like an episode of SpongeBob and it'd have one frame like this.
Yeah.
And it'd be fucked up.
Yeah, I see. So the thing is, I remember like this like thing. I remember this whole like jump scare like thing happening. I didn't remember the image being this fucked up. Like
it's so fucked up.
This is more fucked up than I remembered.
Like this is an actual picture of like a human like rotting head. Or some shit.
Yeah, it's like an actual mummy with like eyes edited on like that. Like you cannot convince me this is not an actual picture of a like real like fucking mummy.
Yeah, that's corpse. That's just a corpse.
That is the corpse.
Yeah, that's so fucked. Why would you fucking do that? Like in my mind, I was thinking like you know like a goofy like you know like a children's scary thing, you know like a spooky ghoul like blah, but like you're just in your face. But no, this is an actual fucking dead mummy. Christ,
that's really fucked.
Why would you do this? Christ. Anyways,
like even now, when I looked it up to talk about it, to be like, am I talking shit or like, do I actually remember this? When I looked it up, right, I saw the image. I was like, oh, it like made me jump a little.
Yeah, like imagine not expecting that and playing it as a child. That would actually traumatize a child.
Yeah.
Anyways, I was also talking about these because I got reminded of these by the Mario 3D Land Ghost. Like, these guys are just actually like. Also that like weird creepy guys like the Hell Valley Sky Trees as they're called.
Yeah. I don't get why they did this. What the hell was like Miyamoto like smoking?
Yeah, I like even they're like, oh, it's, you know, just like an unused like asset or not unused, but like a leftover asset from early in development. Like, what the fuck were they planning to do with this?
What were they? What the fuck was going to be developed from this shit?
Yeah, like what the hell is Hell Valley? Why are they sky trees? These aren't fucking trees.
And if you like fucking like compare the texture itself next to Mario, like if you like put him in the skybox next to it, they're like fucking massive.
Is Blaster dead again? Or is he just quiet?
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just not talking.
Okay, cause you're wondering because you did disappear without a word last time too. But yeah, these guys are creepy, but I like them. Anyways, fuck this thing. Fuck whoever made that.
Fuck this thing. Right? I hope they rot in hell.
It's another video game song.
I hope somebody got fired for that.
I sure hope someone got fired for this blunder. You know, I'm just gonna like put this and see what happens. Does it have this playing?
Ooh.
Anyways, what else? There's like one other thing I was thinking of that I immediately got like sidetracked by thinking of, like after the fucking like the Pharaoh's curse and like the Scooby-Doo museum thing. The true definition of the Pharaoh's curse.
Curse of Ra.
Curse of Ra, traumatized for a whole decade. Oh, you know what? I just remembered another fucking creepy ass thing in a game. That's not even like an Easter egg or like a hidden thing. It's like just like actually part of the game. Which game was it? I don't remember which one of the two because I haven't played him. I was like, okay, Ocarina of Time. Fucking this thing. Like,
oh yeah.
What the?
This asshole.
What the fuck is Nintendo's deal, dude?
Why did they do this?
Zelda games were never a safe space. Zelda games were always fucked from the very beginning.
They are we're still rated everyone like at least back then.
Until Ocarina of Time, Zelda games could be considered a quote-unquote safe space.
Yeah,
and then this game came out and decided, yeah, no, fuck you.
Like,
I guess.
Like I admittedly have never played the N64 Zelda games. I've never been like the biggest Zelda fan. I'm a little uncultured, but like the atmosphere of these games has always been like creepy to me because I remember like most I played of it was like the demos that came with fucking Smash Brawl back in the day, and like I know you could like go to the fucking like the village there, like the town or whatever, when it was full of like reed deads, and I thought that was like fucking creepy as shit.
Like, what do you think gave place to like shit like all you know the creepypasta?
Yeah. No, obviously, yeah, because the game does have a very like. See, people were like, "Oh, Mario 64 is creepy and scary." Like, no, bitch. Like I completely buy that with like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Those games actually do have a creepy atmosphere to them, like especially if you're like
they're uneasy.
Yeah. Especially Majora's Mask, because Majora's Mask, like
Majora's Mask
everything is fucked.
It's such an uneasy game. It's so like discomforting and like it is not a comfortable game.
Like something about like how Termina feels like so impossibly small for a like place with so many regions compared to like Hyrule Field where everything was like massive. It feels like the map feels more claustrophobic. The like just generally everybody is like on like completely like on edge because they're about to fucking die in 3 days. It's really just messed up.
Yeah, I really should play those games someday, but like I don't know, like I just haven't ever really felt the like urge to, even if I like see like I can't, you know, like I can obviously I will like say these games are like fucking monumental achievements in gaming, and like I don't doubt that they're like fucking great. I just like haven't really ever felt the urge to actually play them, you know.
Weren't we just talking the other day about how Ocarina of Time like runs at like 20 FPS?
I don't think I was there for that, but
yeah, the Ocarina of Time, it is an old 3D game, and that's very apparent whenever you like take a look at like gameplay of it, and it's like 20 frames per second.
It's fine.
I recommend the 3DS version for the Ocarina of Time, but for Majora's Mask, I would recommend the N64 version.
This is so fucking like. Is there like, since I haven't played the game, is there even an actual explanation for this, or is this just a thing? Like this fucking well with like fucking Super Satan in there, like on the bottom.
I haven't played the game either because I need to get through fucking what's the game? Link to the Past first, and then Link's Awakening. Because I like to play games in order because I'm weird.
It's okay. I was doing that with Castlevania.
Oh yeah, there's also blood here.
Yeah,
there's also just blood on the floor.
Actually, just straight up like blood and like fucking torture devices and shit. Like what the fuck is going on in this damn village? There's like a whole ass like bloody decrepit torture dungeon with like skeletons and like a super demon down. Like what the fuck were they doing?
Oh, sorry. We gotta get tortured tonight.
You know, oh my god, this is like very off topic, but it reminded me of it. You know, Blaster here like knows this. Fucking Blaster, this is just like the fucking Minecraft world we had, where we had like a city hall with a fucking like torture execution like chamber under it.
I remember that.
Yeah,
it's kind of like it's like Rogueport in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. There's just a fucking noose. Okay, in the center of the town.
That's like a public gallows. I feel that just fits the vibe of being like an
old
timey like sailor town. That's perfectly in the vibe. Like as far as I'm aware, Kakariko Village is like a quaint little village that just happens to have like fucking super kill dungeon for no reason under it.
Yeah, because like otherwise this place they just farm chickens here. Like what else are they doing?
What the fuck is going on behind the scenes? Oh, what do you say, Buster?
The fucking Kakariko Village underground scene is fucking crazy, bro.
The underground scene.
You know what else?
Literally.
You know what else is a Nintendo series that like is rated everyone but just generally has like fucked up bad vibes? Is Metroid. Metroid gives a lot of like, oh my god, what the hell? I should not be here. In a lot of cases, like Super Metroid, when you defeat what's his face, Crocomire. Yeah, and he skeletizes.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
I mean, I guess Metroid always has had the like whole like sci-fi horror feel to it in a way. Like even if like it wasn't apparent than like the NES one because it's like really old and crusty, but
yeah, because it's like inspired by Alien.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has that alien vibe to it.
Yeah, like, that one always kind of had that. So like, but like even the first several Zelda games, like up to like Ocarina of Time, like they didn't really have much of that vibe. They were just more of a like fantasy setting. It's not until Ocarina of Time that like some more dark started happening.
Like the closest there's been is Link to the Past. When you let the like intro play, you can see the king's skeleton because he just gets fucking vaporized. And Link's Awakening, how there's just like an existential dread of if I beat the game, everybody I know in the game will just die.
Awesome.
Because it's a dream. It's really just like it was like it started there, and then in Ocarina of Time they just cranked it the fuck up.
It's also weird because like it's not like consistent. It's not like not every Zelda game is like that, because like even some of the newer ones are like, you know, like a lot more like whimsical and such.
Yeah,
only like usually the big 3D ones are the ones that like lean into the more like weird, like creepy stuff.
Yeah, like Skyward Sword was just like, wasn't that game just kind of like goofy for the whole thing, except for like those weird nightmares that Link had?
I have no otherwise, idea. I've never even seen that game. I mean, I've seen it, obviously, I know very little about it.
The game has like a very like lighthearted tone compared to like, well, at least in terms of like aesthetic. But like, it's just, it's just a whole thing with the Zelda series, where like sometimes they just want to fuck with you.
Yeah, these guys are fucking creepy as shit. Like I said, I remember, like I mentioned, like in the demo thingy for this game, that was some Brawl. You could like see these guys like in the fucking like all over the town. That shit was creepy as fuck. I never even played the full game. I just like, I was like, I do not like being here.
Yeah, these guys are fucked up. But I think it's like slightly funny how it's only like that little like town, like castle town, that has these guys, and the rest of Hyrule is like mostly fine, except for like, you know, Ganon is like fucking shit up.
This was chilling.
I'm gonna say, these guys were funny in Melee though, because they were always in Smash. Oh, not High Lavender Town. It's like these guys are funny in Melee because they would just randomly pop out of like crates and barrels when you're broken for no fucking reason. You can just like fucking fling them off the stage, just like hitting them like once. That has fucked up implications on its own. Why the fuck are there corpses inside crates and barrels in Melee? Just like sometimes.
What is Master Hand doing?
Like, just imagine
Some
that, like,
shit,
you
clearly.
fucking, like, break open a crate, like, in a video game, like, oh, I can't wait to get the loot in here, like, a fucking corpse just, like, tumbles out.
That sounds like the kind of shit that would happen in, like, a Dark Souls game.
God.
Just like, here's a crate, here's like a treasure chest, go get the sick loot, and then you get the sick loot, and it's just corpse.
Corpse.
You mentioned this. We gotta talk about this fucker. You know, it was also like kind of like it's low key fucked up and disturbing. I don't know if even low key, but
Dude was just chilling. He wasn't doing anything.
yeah, bro was just chilling.
Yeah.
Bro's just chilling, and then Samus is like, and Samus just fucking does this to him. Like,
Yeah.
What was her fucking problem, dude?
Like, Jesus Christ.
It's such an extended scene too. They
so
didn't like when Bowser falls into the lava. He's just like, oh, you know.
Yeah, but then when this guy...
into the he fucking melts over like 15 seconds.
That kind of reminded me of like the fucking.
And then the
Mario
game-
Brothers.
And then the game just fucking, like, does this.
Yeah, and then he comes back like, I'm like, oh, and then he just fucking dies because he's a fucking skeleton.
Like, how did he have, like, enough, like, nerve endings and muscles to do that?
Ending. He
Just
was just
spite.
pissed, dude. Now, I was thinking about the like,
Oh, yeah.
And I could did they just did it again, like in fucking Mario of all things. And Mario just watches him.
Yeah, Mario just watches Bowser die.
That's so nice.
And then later he, like, fights his corpse.
But like, what the fuck was Miyamoto's problem in this game, dude? Like, let's fucking have Bowser die, and Mario just like watches him as he melts.
Yeah, like, I think that I feel like this is like something that gives like NSMB1 a little bit more identity than the rest of the series, because sometimes shit just happens and it's like really fucked up and is never explained. Like, there's this, and then there's like a bunch of like enemies that pop up in this game and then nowhere else in the entire series. It's like it's like, for some reason they just wanted, they were just like, oh hey, let's be experimental with this one, but as soon as we make this game for Wii, no, never again.
No more. I was gonna say, see, even within this game, there's enemies that appear in like one level and never again either. Like this game has some of the fucking rarest Mario enemies ever, because they only show up in like one level in one game.
It has those like guys that have like the like helmets that are on the ice level that like you can't like jump on them or whatever.
Oh yeah, those guys are silly.
And then there's like the boxing ghost guys, and those guys are awesome. They're kind of just like charging shot. Wait, those guys were in Wii, right?
I'm pretty sure I would have got another new Super Mario.
Because like I remember seeing them in like another game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
I was thinking
basically they're.
I was thinking of like the baby wigglers that appear like in like one level.
Oh yeah.
Like in the pipes and shit. And
yeah, what was that?
I think there was also like weird like Bob-omb variants that appear like in one level maybe.
Yeah, and all the bosses were like
silly.
Well, the exception of just Big Goomba were pretty unique.
I mean, I like Big Goomba, but I'm honestly disappointed that I thought Mario Wonder was gonna do that with the bosses, but then it didn't, and that made me really upset. Like, that's the one thing about Mario Wonder that's disappointing to me. Like, the bosses are just so far have been really lackluster.
You know what? At least they're not Sonic Superstars bosses.
True. But like Mario Wonder is really damn good for the most part. It's like the bosses are surprisingly lackluster and boring. Like, I thought we were gonna do like the Yoshi's Island or New Mario Brothers thing, where like they're just like big versions of like other enemies that just evolved. Like, they could have easily just done that, but then they didn't for some reason. The blaster die again.
No, you guys are just talking about fucking Mario.
That's true. We're not talking about creepy stuff. We're talking about Mario now.
That's right. We gotta get back on track.
Also, hi Cosmic. They were in Wii, the punching ghost guys. I think that's what we're talking about. Anyway, let's go back to the actual topic. Bowser fucking melted. Mario just like is happy about that. He's content with his actions. Why would he do that?
He was a fucking Duke anyway.
I hated that guy.
But it did give us like the rawest character design in the
it
whole
did
series,
give us
let's
this
be real.
motherfucker, you know, who just like kind of became his own entity somehow. What the fuck? How did that happen?
His skeleton separated from him.
There's another thing I was thinking of that I forgot after.
Dude just bought a new skeleton.
Oh, you know, on the topic of fucking Metroid, hang on. Like we mentioned this earlier, this fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
This is creepy as shit, dude. Like, even with the mask, it's like creepy looking. Like, goop. Like his bro's fucking melting out of his mask, and then he like, you know, he's fucking
That. Yeah.
this. Like you're just
like
fucking,
what the hell were. What the hell were they doing on this goddamn space station?
Yeah, like what the fuck is this thing? Like what the fuck did they make? What is this?
Like, I think he's like some sort of like security system creature thing. But like, why did they make him like this?
Yeah, like what is
like
he?
obviously it's like also the X parasite like fucking with him, but like still, it's really like messed. Fusion overall is like a really fucked up game.
Yeah,
like there's a
like this thing is a fucking like this clearly looks like it is suffering, I think, and it's fucking like you're fucking melting it, like it's literally melting its face off.
somehow melting it with ice.
Don't worry
Because
about
these
it.
are ice missiles.
Don't worry about it.
But like, yeah, overall, Fusion gives like a like horrible, like, oh my god, Jesus Christ sort of vibe. Because like, the whole thing is like the X parasites like fucking shit up and becoming other things, but like all like messed up. Like there's this like big spider called Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Yeah, that's actually the spider's name.
That's
but
hilarious.
it after you like beat it, like after you like blow all of its legs off, it like starts doing the fucking space jump, just jumping all around the arena. It's really messed up.
Awesome.
Metroid Fusion was the weirdest Wario game ever.
Yeah, this is on the Wario Land engine.
That's awesome. I love when games just share edits with like another game somehow. Like despite it seeming making no sense. Like
like there's no reason.
Oh shoot, I'm being called actually. Hang on. You guys can like I don't know talk among yourselves. I'll be back.
Oh no.
There's also that Samus and Wario were like made by the same or like designed by the same person, and I think that's fucking hilarious.
Samus has been in a bunch of games for some reason.
Yeah. So, like she just appears in Mario RPG for like no reason. It's really funny.
Also in Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Yeah, yeah, and like Metroids are there too. It's really odd.
You would imagine that of all characters from Nintendo to show up in so many things, it wouldn't be Samus.
Yeah.
But bro, I would have picked like Mario or something. Like I don't know, man.
Like yeah, like what? Why is it that they just keep putting Samus and stuff? I mean, if they're not gonna use her for anything else, I guess.
It's really weird, this entire topic, right? Because like when we talk about Metroid, it feels like cheating to be like, "Oh, Metroid is creepy." Because yeah, right. But then what's the other option? What? Like I think it's really funny because we've gone from like, oh, Mario and Pokemon, very creepy. They have the creepiness, like fucking like one image of fucking like shitty people online use, like fucking like all the fucking like idiots online.
SpongeBob
Like,
Patrick on the tiny roller coaster.
Yeah, exactly that
roller
shit.
Coaster.
Right? The roller coaster. Yeah, exactly that image. Like, and it's just gone to like a thing that is intentionally creepy.
Yeah. Like it feels cheating going into like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and like Metroid. After that.
Oh, fucking. What am I thinking of?
What are you thinking of?
Hello, I'm back. Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Fucking got up because I got cold and I immediately got a fucking cramp in my foot and I was dying, but I'm fine now.
Hell yeah.
That's upsetting. What do you mean, hell yeah?
Hell yeah.
What's your damn issue?
Hell yeah, bro. You fucking show, bro.
You know, I haven't talked about. We haven't talked about like glitches and stuff yet. I thought like vague mention of
yeah.
The freezer. Let's get the freezer going.
Yeah, let's get the freezer out of the way. We already know.
Yeah,
we gotta get the
had
freezer.
to.
Yeah, the
Eventually
fucking freezer.
we had to.
Come on.
The freezer fucking creeps me out to this fucking day.
It's so fucking. I don't care about your commentary. Shut up. Yeah, like, so yeah, the freezer's so fucking weird, dude. Like it's just a completely unintentionally like made like thing that hunts you down. Like if you go out of bounds in this fucking game, like in a specific mission or whatever, specific.
It's like otherwise like. Isn't this game like otherwise like completely fucking goofy?
Yeah, cause this isn't.
It is very goofy.
It's not an intentional thing. It's a fucking bug that just somehow like manifest, like a fucking bug that manifested as like an actual creepypasta entity.
That's the thing. Yeah. That's the weirdest part about this entire glitch. I feel the fact that so many things about it feel manufactured. It feels like a fucking like joke. You go out of bounds and like you have this creature that stalks you and fucking like chases you around that you can see sometimes. It's just black figure that stares at you and freezes your game. And if you see him, he can fucking like bricks your fucking disc on a read-only console. It's like it feels like it's fucking like it feels like it's made up.
Mm-hmm.
It should be made up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it comes. I think
it's like so much of this is like literally just Herobrine.
Mm-hmm.
Too.
Yeah. Okay. There you see. There. I like how you see someone just fucking start running away instantly.
Yeah, look at that. Like,
yeah, this shit just happened.
Yeah. Like this is like it's entirely unintentional, but it feels like it was intentional.
Can I talk about the fucking reaction?
Oh my god!
Like, he just opens the door, right? He just opens the door, sees the fucking thing, turns around, runs the fuck away, breaks a window to jump out, just fucking keeps running. He just fucking breaks away, just punches the window open.
Another thing about it is like interesting is how like to this day people still argue whether it's real or not, and there's like just like
right,
and, like, and there's like just each side is like equal supporters, like so like unless you like unless you yourself have like experience with it, it's like if you're just a like bystander, you have no way to know which side is actually right because there's like equal amount of support from either angle, whether it's like real or not.
Unless you own the console, the game, and are willing to like potentially destroy the game in order to show it off, you have no way of knowing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, and like I heard that people cannot fucking manage to replicate this on like emulators and stuff. So it's not like
really.
Yeah, I've heard that people are not able to.
That's odd. That's really strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the an actual fucking SCP, dude. Like real life SCP right here.
Yeah.
I didn't even comment on this, but Cosmic, thank you for that like fucking DK rap reference when he said like let's go to the freezer. Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge.
But here's the freezer.
Walnut, peanut, pineapple smells. Grape, melon, oranges, and coconut shells.
You know what I think about a lot is when Joel was playing San Andreas, he mentioned like seeing like an actual UFO like just blinking light thing in the sky, like not like the San Andreas not like anything like that. It was like just like blinking lights in the sky, and he was like, "What the hell is that?" And he never found anything about it.
There was this really I played San Andreas a lot. I kind of have my theory on what it could be.
Yeah. Okay, you're the expert. Tell us.
I wanted to mention really quickly. I heard that that fart with reverb sound alert, Leah. I see you're still here lurking.
So either he's an idiot and he's never realized that there's just satellites on the sky in that game that just kind of like zoom by and they leave a line, but he didn't describe anything like that, like a line, so I'm doubting that's it. Or maybe he was around the San Fierro area of that game, where at night there's just random lights that show up at spots you can photograph. Like if you take a picture of them, it's like a type of collectible, taking pictures of different sites at San Fierro, and the way you find them is by going around and during the night looking at like floating lights that are just like balls of light that are around that don't move and they're just kind of like twinkle. And I think that maybe was what he saw.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Like I feel like if it's anything, it's definitely just that.
Turns out this entire time he actually did see like real life UFO alien and nobody believes him and thinks it was like something else.
I still think it's really funny how Joel like just manufactured an entire like fucking like lost media search.
Oh my god,
Just-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
The fucking
Like,
evil
what was it,
farming
right?
game.
Oh right,
Evil
yeah.
farming.
Evil farming game. What was the details on that? I forgot.
Is it like organ harvesting or some shit like that?
No, like it's just Joel was talking about like the game Body Harvest and how he always thought the title was really funny because like it just sounds like the evil farming game. That's the way, and like they started like coming like fucking brainstorming like a fucking with Chad like this fucking whole story about like a fucking evil farming game where like you have to like kill your wife or something like that, and some dude who was watching the stream just like half asleep or something just kind of like they took all that shit and just fucking like made up a fake memory in his brain and then remembered it one day. I was like, I should take this to people and see if like anyone remembers this thing, but it just doesn't exist.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's insane how Joe just somehow like manufactured that accidentally just by talking about dumb shit. God.
You know how earlier you were talking about like how people were like, "Oh, Mario 64 is so scary. Ooh, negative aura or whatever."
Yeah.
I get the same sort of no, it's not sort of vibe with like Gmod, because like people, I hear a lot of people say that Gmod single player is scary, but I just never felt it.
If there's one thing I can say about this is that I agree with you, except the completely dark hallway in fucking GM Construct.
Yeah,
I would
that's what I was gonna say too.
yeah,
That's... I've always been like creeped out of that. Like
yeah.
Even now, if
that's
I played
just
alone,
darkness.
I would be creeped out.
The thing about that is that it's darkness, and darkness is just inherently scary.
I mean, yeah.
Like no matter what the game is, I don't like being in the dark.
Yeah. But like yeah, every time I see GM Construct, I mostly
hang on. Okay, Neve, I'm moving your PG to the dark in the background.
No.
Gets taken by the fucking ghouls. There you go, you're back.
wrist by the ghoulies.
Thank you.
But yeah, fucking. What am I thinking? Oh yeah, whenever I see GM Construct or something like that, I don't think creepy. I just think of like fucking like Dr. Kleiner just fucking clipping onto the floor and just fucking like making meat sounds like every single frame. You know, just flopping around and shit. I think it's just very. I think there's very specific things about Garry's Mod that can be kind of creepy, and that's only because it's like taking this sort of like Half-Life 2 atmosphere, but not actually populating it with anything.
Yeah.
So it just feels empty. So it's like already this decrepit sort of like gray bleak sort of design and atmosphere and like aesthetic, but not populated with anything. It's just empty.
Yeah.
I wasn't a mention. Oops, wrong thing. I wasn't a mention in Record 64. The only thing that I could potentially count as creepy is fucking Big Boo's haunt, but that level is the ghost level. But it's probably the only Mario ghost level that's ever actually makes me feel any sort of fear, because this is one of the only occasions where like the old like quality aesthetic is like the low quality old aesthetic like does like amplify the creepiness. Like, I think it will just help a lot is like the music too. Like the music is just actually fucking creepy. This is like the one Mario game where they decided to make the haunt level like actually look out of like be out straight of a fucking horror game, not like a silly whimsical ghost house.
I think the scariest. We're
sending Mario to fucking Silent Hill for this one.
I think the scariest ghost level in Mario is like literally any given ghost house level in Super Mario World, because it's like, oh no, I have to play a ghost house level now.
I fucking even to this day, just yesterday I was reading Mario Wonder, and like the moment I had to do a Boo house, I was like, oh god, not this fucking shit.
I did Mario World like 100, like all exits a couple like weeks ago, and every time I was at, like the one like or two like exits I missed, they were both ghost. They were ghost houses because like I just like I couldn't find like. I think it was that. I don't even think it was like I missed the like secret exit. I'm pretty sure it's that I missed the regular exit in one of them, and I just like couldn't figure it out, and I had to look it up. It was like obnoxious.
No, it's like this music is genuinely creepy. Like, it did not have to do this for this fucking game.
I think the only other thing than like Big Boo's haunt in Mario 64 that's quote unquote creepy isn't even the thing itself, but it's like the implication of just the flooded town in Wet Dry World.
I don't know what the fuck. Like, Wet Dry was its own thing. Like, it's a weird thing. Like, I don't think it's like. I don't buy into the whole negative aura thing, but like. I always have like had a mild fascination with it because it's like I don't know why something about it is just interesting for some reason.
Yeah, it's just a very strange
to, like just the fucking like the random ass town like kind of hidden away because like what even is that? Why is it like there and flooded? But I remember because like I did not even know that existed for like the longest time when I played the game for the first time until like way later and I was like, what the hell is this?
It's like there's that, but then the rest of the level is just obstacle course. Yeah, like the rest of the level, it's just nothing.
Yeah, the rest of the level is just like nondescript abstract Mario 64 level. But there's like a random ass like perfectly cohesive little town just hidden away, like flooded up, like beyond a random tunnel. Like fenced off, like flooded beyond the tunnel. Like what is up with that? It's so weird.
Like what happened to the people who lived there? Is the thing.
Became Goombas. They didn't watch it.
They didn't watch the Super Show.
Yeah, he turns into a Goomba.
But like, yeah, it's like that's the thing that gets me is that it's just like a completely cohesive versus the rest of the level, which is just like nothing. It's just a bunch of shit.
Okay, like this is a little off topic from the actual topic, but since you mentioned that, I want to just like bring this up. Like, what the fuck is this level? This level is just geometry, like geometry and random gimmicks and just like strewn about, and that's the level.
Like, why is there like a sliding puzzle? Why is there a like log?
Yeah, why is there a tough log?
You were shrunken down and fell into Bowser's soup.
Just like, I feel like this is like the most like nothing level in the game because like there's. Other than like the volcano segment, which is like, it's a volcano, it's a pretty cool set piece. It's just nothing it's just all like random bullshit.
Yeah, it's like they made the volcano like and like the inside. They're like, okay, that's cool. We have a solid base for like the lava world. Like, so what else do we do? Because this place is too small for like a whole like set of stars. And then they just like nobody had any ideas, so they just gave this to like some like a random intern and just like said make a level, and they just like threw a bunch of random assets they had laying around.
It's like they just like had like I'm absolutely certain that the log and the log was already in like also in Tall Mountain where it actually like fits in like as a level as an object in the level, but I'm absolutely sure that fucking like slide puzzle was meant for like a different level because like what is that doing here?
Like I feel like there's so much of the shit here is just like random platforms and games they just get not nowhere to fit, so they're just like, you know what, like let's just put it all here, fuck it.
The funniest thing is that this level itself has an unused object, which is the blarg.
Hilarious.
I fucking love Mario 64 blarg.
Anyways, back on topic. What was the topic?
Creepy, spooky,
creepy
video game.
We were talking about glitches. I completely forgot. We kind of immediately got lost.
Yeah,
on that.
glitches.
Do you know anything? We talked about the freezer. Obviously, it's still missing, which we should talk about like at some point soon.
I guess there's. Well, I don't want to consider like corruptions to be like the same thing because like that's like
those are intentional.
Yeah, like except for like early like Vinny corruptions where like it wasn't intentional. It was just like a bunch of random shit happening because he just bursted the game with a bunch of garbage. But like once corruption started being like something that was like user submitted, it became more intentional. Like the Detective Pikachu ones, like
oh yeah,
as creepy as they are, they're Yeah, those are just like made.
I want to
to
point out,
be.
like, well, if we can think of any other glitches stuff, but I always found this level a little creepy in Mario Sunshine, just cause like the atmosphere, like the weird, like giant, like inexplicable, like Superman array that's paper thin, like basically it's a living shadow, and just like the atmosphere of like the sunset. Like this level was always a little creepy. Especially because with like almost every other level, like, you know, you can usually see other parts of the island and stuff around, but here all you can see is like the open ocean and like the silhouette of like the Ferris wheel or whatever.
Yeah, it's just Peanut Park. It's
You can't
really
see
messed.
like anything else at all.
And then the hotel is fucking haunted.
Hmm.
Like completely inexplicably. And also like, well, this doesn't have anything to do with like the creepy atmosphere, but the like area outside is just a GameCube controller, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
This place has
And
always
like,
given me a little bit of the creeps when I was little.
I can sort of understand it. And then there's like a fucking what's his face? The like casino under the like casino in the hotel that is where like King Boo like resides for no fucking reason.
He's chilling there. He's fucking making it big. He's hitting hitting the slots. Let him. Let my boy. He's a king. Let him live like one.
Speaking of this game, I think it's funny how like all the enemies look kind of like wrong.
Wrong. I think you know, I don't even know if it's an intentional thing. It's probably like quirky, like it's Nintendo being quirky. But I like to think that they're just like fucking like this is just like what's the word? Like it's like isolated evolution. You know, it's like off, like it's branches of them that just like evolve differently. Like in like places like Australia and Madagascar and shit. It's like isolated. So like the species like evolved a little bit differently because it's just like an isolation.
That makes sense, but I think the more likely thing is that they were made by like Bowser Jr.'s paintbrush, and he's just shit. He's just shit at drawing.
I also wanted to mention, like, I like when I mentioned the thing of the whole open ocean, like in the distance, like I always also found it just like a little creepy just in general because I do have a fear of the ocean. So like anytime I was playing Mario Sunshine and I would get like too far off the stage, I would like half of me would be like, oh, I wonder if I can swim off and go to another level from here, but another part of me would be like, if I swim off too far, I'll get fucking killed I'll get eaten by the super sharks or something.
Something I always wanted as a kid was a like Mario Sunshine sort of game, but like instead of like always warping to places, which like ideally you'd still also be able to do because it would be like fucked up to have to go there on foot every time. But like instead of only just that, I think it'd be cool if you could also just swim off to places.
That's what
something funny, you mentioned the whole thing about like drowning, is that I have this weird memory from when I was a very small child. I must have been like 4 years old, maybe even like a little younger than that. But on the family computer, we had an emulator for Nintendo 64. I know, very weird for like the early 2000s to be able to do that on the fucking family computer.
Yeah, that's really weird.
It just ran, okay? And like I remember playing Mario 64 when I was too small to like actually play the video game. I just like walked around. But I remember being really creeped out looking at like, you know, the little outside of the castle, how like there's like the waterfall that flows into like a river, like a little river under the bridge, and then it goes into like a pond.
Mm-hmm.
I looked out into that pond. Now I always felt, I don't know why, but looking out at it, I don't know why it gave me like this fucking sort. Like the memory gives me this feeling of like open sea and like just looking in every direction and not seeing anything.
Well, you know,
I'm also scared of NFTs.
You know what they say, Blaster? Every copy of Super Mario 64 is split.
Shut up. Like, I do have I think I brought this up. I think there was a similar room to this in like BT313, and I brought it up when you like played it or something like that. Maybe that's also like a manufactured memory, but I have a very clearly manufactured memory because no such thing exists of like such a room like that in Mario 64, just open sea with nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know why I have that. That's just a memory I have from being very young. That's just, and I know it doesn't exist, but why is it in my brain? Why is it there? What prompted me to manufacture this memory?
It's like the Bowser room.
We're not talking about the Bowser room.
What's wrong with the Bowser room?
We're not talking about him.
Okay, I looked up the Reddit to see any fucked up glitches, and I stumbled upon a little. Here's a little submission for you. I stumbled upon like a little thing that's also in the 64, I guess. There's like a some surface texture glitches.
Put it up on the thing.
You can go to like 139 to see the specific glitch.
All right.
That we're talking about.
Here, let's see. Oh, sorry. Every copy of Mod 64 is carcinized.
Yeah, in terms of the crab. YouTube, please.
Carcinized. That's not carcinized. What the fuck happened?
Sometimes like older YouTube videos just like don't work. Sometimes I don't know why.
13 years ago, Jesus fucking Christ.
30 years ago.
30.
50 years ago in the Space Colony arc.
Hey, what is? Oh jeez.
Okay, what's about to happen here?
Like sometimes they just have multiple faces, or like they just have the wrong textures on their fucking heads.
Oh, what? Oh! I see.
Demons in disguise.
He has like this many faces.
You know, I got reminded of. Let's see if I can find it. Mario. What the fuck was like tennis booth face glitch? No, what was it? Was it Mario? This one.
Oh, this shit. Mario.
Oh, that motherfucker looks vicious.
Yeah, like it's a random ass glitch. It just makes booze just like become this. How does this happen? How does this happen?
Oh, you know what else? You know what else is? You know what else is a thing? Is that one like FIFA game with like the faces that would glitch the fuck out? I distinctly remember that. Just like FIFA faces.
Oops, I can't.
Oh, hold on, wait, what? Okay, so what the threat brought up the fucking? Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like
called. You guys can listen to this while I'm back.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This motherfucker's so gormless. We have to take over his stream.
This is Metroid Dread music.
Is it?
Yeah, this is like the music that plays when you're like in like the Emmy, like the big robot rooms where the robot chases you down, and it's really fucked up.
I hear it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I recognize it. I've heard it before.
I've been playing Metroid Dread on a hard mode. It's very hard.
Been playing Metroid Dread. Metroid.
Yeah, I've been getting that Metroid bread.
Call me Samus the way I've been getting this Metroid bread.
Listen, life is like a sandwich. No matter which way you flip it, the bread comes first.
Shut the fuck up! Ah!
Oh, he was taken. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this up when he comes back. But like, I found a fucking video apparently of the fucking Red Dead Redemption Cougar Man.
What?
That's what it's called.
Oh, it's like a like naked guy who crashes the game.
I don't know if he crashes the game, but oh hi, yeah. Check this out. I found a thing. I found something about the Red Dead Redemption Cougar Man.
What?
Can you even open that on stream?
The Cougar?
The Cougar Man. Can you? I don't know. I don't think it's okay. Before you open this, I don't know if it's a thing like Neve is thinking about, but I need to check just in case. It is the first Red Dead Redemption, I think. Hold on, let me check if it's like something weird.
Omori Humphrey vibes.
Okay, I think it is stream safe.
Okay, because like I was thinking about like when Vinny was playing like Red Dead, and then he fought like
that was the wolf.
I was playing Red Dead Redemption earlier today,
I see.
and I noticed
the Cougar Man.
The Cougar Man.
Oh!
Oh! Okay, that makes more sense.
Look at the Cougar Man.
What the fuck?
He just fucking mauled you to death as well.
That's really fucked up.
Kill it.
This wasn't even creepy, actually. I thought it was I was describing that being really creepy, but what is this? It's just really funny.
Oh, I remember the donkey lady. I remember this one.
This would be the second or donkey woman. Danny, if you would please zoom in on her face a little. Now, the donkey woman likes to take us places.
That's
As you can see,
crazy.
she's very fast on her feet.
The gunslinger dog? Why is there so many fucking videos of the fucking animal people? What?
I think it's just that Rockstar games are not finished.
Funny. Silly.
That's crazy.
God.
But yeah,
Which game was it that, like, well, I guess it's not a glitch, but it's like a Resident Evil game where you shut out the water or whatever, you get like fucking like murked by like a giant fish or whatever.
That's Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was right.
It's just like a cool Easter egg, like, because I don't think it's like required, because like obviously you fucking die if you do it, but like I think it's just that they just did that because they thought it'd be really fucking funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a giant fucking fish that kills you instantly. And what was the fucking like FIFA face glitch? I remember we were talking about it, I just don't like remember like the video for them. Like, can I search that up? Hang on, like what was it? Like, there was like an old ass like video that had like dumbass glitches. I don't think it was like really creepy. Like, they were like a little weird, I guess.
They were like strange.
I can't find
it. This is all like recent FIFA games.
Hate it here.
I know it was like one of the like Xbox 360 ones.
Shut up! No more donkey lady.
Incredible donkey lady.
On to this. God damn it! Oh, what happened? Come on, play the video. Play the video.
Play the MIDI.
Play the video. All right. What is other spooky, funny glitches? Oh, you know what? This is like a classic one, but what was, I don't remember what game it was, but I remember the weird ass thing, like sometimes this thing, like fucking this like whack ass hidden sign in this game. This is like sometimes God takes mommies and puppies away, and sometimes I do.
What the fuck?
What?
I've never seen
really?
this.
I feel like I saw this in every like top 10 creepiest Easter egg in the games video ever.
I've literally never heard of this.
Well, I thought this was just a thing like in this fucking like racing game. Like this sound.
You posted you posted all of these right now. You manufactured this right now.
No, this is real. Like this is just a thing that was like in this random ass like racing game. Like it's just sign that just said that's like hidden off on the side. You couldn't like see it normally.
Sometimes I wonder, right? Like most likely, it's just some fucking like programmer having fun. Right? How likely is it that there's a fucking like actual confession from someone who's actually like on the side of being a programmer or something, like actually doing stuff, like some unfound serial killer or something?
They're just fucked up.
Just putting fucking shit in stuff they work on just to toy, just because they're like that. You know how serial killers love to fucking like play games with the police and stuff? They always leave hints and shit like that. They're not above being idiots and like risking and jeopardizing their entire thing. So what is the chance that at some point there has been like one of these things where it's like, oh, I kill people in like a video game like this hidden off from by some random programmer, and it's actually been true?
Yeah.
What is the chance? What are the chances?
I mean, it's not zero. It's never zero.
It's never zero.
I just want to point out, someone put this quote over this fucking Five Nights at Freddy's picture for some reason.
Lol. Wait, the cool bug facts.
Cool bug fact.
That's really good.
That is a cool bug fact. Thank you. But yeah, no, there's like a weird ass like Easter egg. Like, what do they mean? But I mean, like, it probably is some developer just like having a giggle, but it's still like fucking like weird and creepy thing that like, and not knowing any, like, you know, like being a child and seeing that and be like, what the fuck does this mean?
I feel like there's something Animal Crossing related that could be pulled up here that isn't like the obvious of like that one like really like creepy like custom like fan-made town. Not fan made, just like
that
one person's
I
town.
was thinking about like the weird, like the Haniwa face thing.
Oh yeah. That shit's That's just like messed up.
An Animal Crossing creepy Easter egg face. Like, God,
They're called like gyroids.
Yeah, gyro. I mean, they're basically just like little Haniwa thingies.
Yeah. I even think that in like probably like in the like original version, they're probably just called like Haniwas.
Okay, I don't remember the specifics, and I feel like watching this entire video, but do you remember like something about was traveling through towns and like messing and like fucking around with something that you should like
something about your save file.
Yeah, like fucking with like something to do with the save file while you were like doing town stuff. Like when you respawn, you like just be this.
Yeah. Of course, the fucking like town name is just Hyrule.
that is the most like fucking like 2000s like gamer thing I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, but like what? I can't tell if it was like intentional or not. Even
this one fucked you up as a kid. It's so weird. Like it's creepy. Like what the fuck happened to your villager? Why is he that?
Become gyroid. This is what happens when you succumb to the Hani Paganda.
This is a reference that only insane people will get. What else is? I mean, we can look at this fucking missing nose out here just to like.
Yeah, let's get the missing nose up.
Yeah, you know these guys are fucking whack ass shit. Cause like
sometimes they're just the fossil skeletons.
These are just like so much just weird shit like it's lurking around the original Pokemon games. Like that's just there.
Yeah.
Like Pokemon events, like, glitches, like weird ass typings, like bird type or whatever.
Yeah.
This game was held up with like silver tape.
This game was programmed on like Scotch tape or some shit.
See,
it was programmed on like stone tablets.
I was thinking,
yeah, this game was literally made with like a punch card computer.
Like, I was thinking it was held together, but like not even tape. It was fucking like toothpicks and bubble gum, like chewed gum.
Yeah. In the forever text box. Hey.
I can't read that one. That's a barcode.
Jesus. It's just.
That's not a Pokemon, that's a barcode.
Give it to level 4.
Trainer is about to use. Okay, I shouldn't do those. My throat's hurting.
Cool game. Game just died.
Epic game. I feel like there's like probably like a creepy thing in a fighting game, but I can't think of any right now.
It's not really creepy, but there were like the weird glitched fighters in JoJo Heritage for the Future.
Oh yeah,
they have like the fucked up palettes and stuff.
Like this like versus version of Endduel.
Yeah. Trainer did not send out. That is what just happened. Really. Cool music.
Oh, that's really weird. This reminds me of Sonic Has Passed.
Sonic Has Passed. Oh, we could probably look at like Sonic glitches stuff because there's like some like weird Sonic stuff you could probably find in Sonic that isn't just like Sonic.exe. Oh.
Well, there is illegal instruction in Sonic 1, which is like it's not like I guess you couldn't say it's like creepy, but it still has like a weird vibe to it. I think.
What is? So what does?
Illegal instruction from Sonic 1, like when you roll at the end of Labyrinth Zone.
Illegal instruction.
Yeah, that also became like pretty like significantly ingrained into like Sonic EXE fan stuff, but like, cause, like I even put it on like Niveria.exe's hat.
you cannot have anything creepy in Sonic games without it being tied back to Sonic.exe somehow in this modern day.
I love illegal instruction.
It's unfortunate.
You love illegal actions? What did you say?
Instruction!
What even is an illegal instruction? Like commanding someone to kill someone?
I think it's that, like the CPU is like trying to do something that it literally cannot do, so the game just freaks out. I have no idea what that has to do with like rolling at the end of Labyrinth Zone, but like, you know, happens.
Happens. This poor Pidgeotto dude is being just like fucking harassed by incomprehensible beings.
That's a tentacle.
Go! That's it.
Go.
Get
out.
Wait, did they just die upon being switched out? What happened?
Yeah, I think it was poison.
Oh, well, I don't see anything.
Wait, it has no health. What?
Bro,
That's really odd.
This guy just killed with his presence.
Lorelei sent out. Oh, Jesus.
I hope that they got my. Yeah, I need to open up my actual browser to read that. Hope they got my boy Pokemon a Pokemon Japanese symbol Mel and Pokemon Candice. True. You're so fucking
True.
right.
You're so true for that.
Level 3, Rue. That's a money sign.
Excuse me.
It's the one that has like the Christ thing. Yeah, the many Christ female symbol. There's a glitch Pokemon referred to as the female symbol.
Sure.
Femoids.
Oh, hold on. The demons are taking me. I'll be right back.
God.
Uh-oh, the demons.
Oh,
the demons.
Oh, the demons. Enjoy.
Back. The demons wanted. The demons just wanted to know what I wanted from the store.
A common female symbol encounter. That is a very strange without any context. It's a very weird line without context. Fucking trader turned around when they saw this. They were like, they're like not okay. They're like looking the other way.
Bro's like, nah, I pretend I do not see it.
You cannot really see the screen when it's out.
Oh, pleasant.
Jesus.
Awesome.
The clone dimension. Oh, become Pikachu edition.
Become Pikachu mode.
Become Pikachu.
Oh, right, this is yellow.
Yeah.
I thought it was like just red and blue. Red and blue has yellow is even more fucked up for some reason.
Pikachu.
Because they had to like. There's nothing more fucked up than Pikachu's cry in Pokemon Yellow.
It's so crunchy.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Uh-huh. Okay, I understand now.
Bro unlocked hyperspeed.
Bro's using hyperspeed walking, what the hell? That guy's dead!
He's being taken. Wait, what? Trying to hear the cries, where are they? Oh.
Oh.
Yep. Oh.
Game Boy Death sound effect.
Uh-oh. The female symbol. This is what the female symbol usually looks like.
I don't think that's true.
Pikachu.
Okay, what if worldwide the female symbol, like, for like bathrooms and shit, is just like changed to that?
Yeah, I got reminded of this fucking creepy ass music.
Oh yeah.
This shit is creepy. Wait, I want the original one, hang on. Yeah, this shit is fucking freaky sounding.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
it's like a no surprise that it just became heavily associated with Pokemon creepypastas. Cause this shit is like actually just fucking freaky. Like what is this?
Yeah.
Like me turning on the fucking radio and the demons are communicating with me.
It's like this is like the best like weird like atmospheric piece that the Game Boy can like put out. Like this is what Metroid 2's music sounds like.
Oh my god! So I'm looking through r/creepy gaming, so you don't have to.
Thank you, Nostalgia Critic.
Thanks.
Game over. Look up the game over screen. Oh no, I can't. You can't do that. You have to open it on the on your thing. But I'll send it to you. Like maybe you can pull it up on stream. What? Apparently this is from a bootleg, so like it's kind of cheating. But look at this fucking game over screen from a fucking Jurassic Park bootleg NES game. What the fuck?
what?
What the hang on, I'll put
What
it
is
on
this
stream.
gonna be?
What the fuck? Jesus, that's a fucked up game over screen.
You can
Whoa!
Jesus.
Yeah, what the hell?
Whoa! Okay.
Bro, it's fucking mauled. Goddamn.
This is like
that's like a demonic meat dinosaur. What the fuck?
This is like nothing like that, but like this just makes me think of the Hong Kong '97 death screen.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up. Hong Kong 97 is a fucked up game actually. We can't even bring it up.
Body, yeah.
Yeah, we can't even bring that up.
It does have the
Like,
funny
wait.
title music though, or theme.
Is it a dead body or was it just like a guy in like a?
It is a
movie?
dead body. It is
Yeah.
an actual dead body.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they just took a picture from an actual dead body. It's like I think it's like CCTV footage or something. 'Cause I think it was some Polish like police officer that got killed.
That's really fucked. Oh my god! I didn't even know that.
It made me think of the fucking hat screen, you know. Infamous game
Oh
over
yeah,
hat.
that. What's with these like fucking bootleg games and having like needless amounts of violence?
Funny. It's I love violence. Now I'm thinking of fucking Hong Kong 97 like theme. This
You know, you know something that's like not creepy at all, but like kind of creeped me out as a kid.
Hmm.
Is like in Plants vs Zombies, there's like this alternate like mini game mode called Zombotany, where like all the zombies have like a effect of one of your plants.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was like freaky whenever like they had like a pea shooter head or something.
I think it's really funny when something that is not freaky at all. As a kid, you're like, "Oh wow, man, this is freaky."
Yeah.
I fucking hated losing in that game. For some reason, it freaked me out a lot to lose in Plants vs Zombies.
Might actually go back to Plants vs Zombies. There's been a lot of okay. I'm not doing this bit. I'm not lobotomized yet.
Ooh, Sonic
Ooh,
EXE.
ooh, scary. Ooh, city.
I was gonna say Alright, this is cheating, but like I did say like this will be like this kind of stuff we brought up. It was relevant. I got reminded of the fucking NES Godzilla remaster, which is like, you know, when I first found it, you know, I found it after like a lot of other like classic remasters. So I was really surprised when I found out the NES Godzilla remaster is actually one of the oldest video game remasters ever, which really surprised me.
Oh, really?
It's like compared to everything else, it's like, you know, mine is like the weird direction the story takes. It's like surprisingly like high quality and like really lengthy. So like it's surprising that it was actually one of the oldest ones ever that like basically like just you know led to the rise of them.
Anytime I think of that, I just think of Still the Best 1974.
It's so cool. But like I do think that it's got to the creepypasta, like, you know, like the story takes like a really weird turn towards like the latter half. I do really like the like weird like the weird designs and like scenery and imagery described in it, because it's like so like weird, because it's not like a lot of it is not even like you know like traditionally like scary. It's just like weird. It's like just like weird ass like critters and like environment that are like would be really cool. It's like a weird ass like surreal game that like I don't like how switching up the Godzilla creepypasta only gives like the fucking like shitty like evil like monster guy. Like I want like all the weird ass shit that like isn't him, that just like happens like this.
Yeah,
just weird ass scenery, set piece, and designs. It's like so weird.
Dude, what happened with that one game that was being developed that was like based on that?
I don't know.
Because that looked cool.
I played the demo game. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, but like it's like really like interesting like fucking just like really fucked up like environments and like massive like kaijus that are like 7 billion times like the scale of anything that an actual Godzilla movie or property would have.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I would
Eldritch.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love
Eldritch. Like, I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
I would love like an actual Godzilla movie based on this. Like I don't even care. I think it would be fucking great.
I don't think you can make a Godzilla movie out of it. Do you have to make like some fucking like super like fucking like cosmic horror like thing out of it?
Yeah, like look like all
Yeah,
these like, weird
like
ass
it's-
things.
Like it could be like the like sort of like a similar like deal to the movie where it like starts out like fairly similar to like a normal Godzilla movie. Like, oh, Godzilla is like fighting a big monster, and then it just goes slowly like devolves into like insanity. And it just becomes like completely like messed up by the end. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's actually something that like they didn't even like think about that much because like obviously like Godzilla's a kaiju and like in the original game like you fight other kaiju, but like I never like really consciously registered like like every other like these weird ass creatures you also see throughout the game are also fucking kaiju sized.
Yeah, they're like massive.
And like all these like weird as like eldritch / alien demon creatures are also just absolutely massive in their own planets or whatever. It's so weird, so freaky.
Yeah, and then some of them are just fucking robots.
Some of them are just weird animal guys. They're not even like actively threatening or fucked up. They're just weird little guys. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
Not everything is just like, oh look, evil demon that kills you like this fucking dumbass.
Yeah, sometimes there's like that guy. Yeah, this guy.
I'm trying to think of one in particular that like, I remember because it was like, oh, that's just like, this fucking thing.
Yeah.
Demonio.
Antonio Demonio.
I like Face. Face is really
funny.
good. I'm thinking about, wasn't there like something like that Toby Fox did based on? Oh right, it was just Flowey. Flowey was based on that thing.
Flowey was based on fucking Face from Creepypasta.
Mm-hmm.
That's something, all right.
They made him into a little sausage.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is the name of this thing? Like, no, where is he? Where's my boy? Free him. What are these guys? Can't find the guy I'm thinking of, and that makes me sad.
You know, you could probably like just go to like a NES Godzilla creepypasta wiki.
I guess. Can I just like... Okay, let's see if I can find it here. Is it this guy? Yeah, this thing. Like, what the fuck is like? This is like so like completely different from everything. I was like, look at this fucking guy. What's his fucking deal?
Yeah. What is this like? What the hell?
He's also like twice the size of Godzilla too.
Yeah.
Me when I'm the meat tumor dinosaur. Like, what the fuck are you?
Yeah. What the hell?
So odd.
So, oh, you know what's a certified classic of gaming that we haven't even brought up whatsoever. Which I mean, we really should have, because like, literally like the thing ever. But I feel like I should at least reserve some mention.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this shit.
You know,
The fucking. I've always found that like, the teeth of like this motherfucker, it's just weird looking.
Yeah, no, even like despite everything, like Gigas is still like a pretty freaky looking design, especially how like completely out of nowhere he just is in the entire game. Like,
Yeah, this shit comes out of nowhere. The game does not prepare you for this.
yeah, like
Yeah.
like everyone knows him. He's iconic. He's like been like,
You know what? It's like
we all know him. We're familiar with him. We love him. But like,
I can even imagine it being even more fucked up for like anybody who played Mother 1 first, like as a kid. Like
what happened to this
imagine you
fucking
play
thing?
Mother 1 and you fight Gigas and he's just it's just like Mewtwo or some
he's
shit.
a little Mewtwo.
What
Yeah.
the fuck happened to him?
Yeah, like what the fuck happened?
Like,
how
he
did
just
become
he just
this?
gets I think the fucking actual explanation is that he just became like evil. Not that he became evil as in he is now evil. Like he became evil itself or something.
Is it really just that he becomes like the embodiment of evil? That's fucked.
I think it's something like that.
I don't know. Like I'm assuming it's just like I've heard it can also just be him, like just like completely losing his like physical form through like with all like the evil like energy, like evilness, and, like power. He's like completely twisting his like form into
like,
whatever the fuck this is.
He's also clearly lost his fucking mind.
Yes, he's just insane. There's he's right. Like Gygas is like he's like the original hater. Like dude hated humanity so fucking much. He just lost his body and became like a fucking like eldritch mist of evilness. He's non-corporeal. What happened to this guy?
This is the final stage of the hater grind.
People bring up how uneasy as an Earthbound connoisseur myself, I can give more insight into stuff. But people bring up the Cave of the Past as being like really unsettling, right? But I think more about like its present counterpart, the Cliff That Time Forgot, as being like really unsettling and like weird.
They're both like really creepy, but like there always has been something about the Cliff That Time Forgot is so like weird and creepy. Like it's so like otherworld. Like it has like a recognizable instrument, but it feels so like empty and otherworldly. Like it's like the echo. Weird.
The echo of it, like and like the fact that you walk out and it's just this like patch of earth that's just on the void. There's like you can't see the bottom. It's just a pit.
Okay, this is gonna this is just gonna sound like generic, like oh yeah, no shit. But like it's sort of like everywhere at the end of time kind of thing. Like I just don't make fun of me.
Okay, so I guess I can kind of see what you're talking about.
Yeah, they just mean what? Hang on, I forgot. Yeah, no, I kind of get you, but like I think it's just like the name too. It's like the Cliff That Time Forgot. Like there's just like some like implications of like something. Like what does it mean? Like what is this like weird ass cliff in the middle of void? It just has this like weird ass music playing. Like it's just like so weird. I love it.
Yeah.
It's just like odd.
It's also just like coupled with like like it's like the Cave of the Past. Like what the hell was up with this place in the past? Like what is that too?
Yeah, that's one thing about Earthbound that you don't think about. Usually, like you're not going to like you're just going to the past. You're going like very, 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 very far into the past in the very end of the game. Why is it just? Is it like fucking like Gigas and like evil forces that have made this place be like that? Why is it just so empty, clear, like a chrome void of nothing? What's happening there?
Yeah, this is like really weird. Like considering I haven't even watched this show at all, but like I have heard this quote a lot. It's from fucking Adventure Time. That's like I don't remember the whole thing, but it's like like before like there was like life, there was like there was like the space or whatever. Before time there was nothing, and before time there was monsters. And like I just make me think of that. It's like a fucking like raw quote. It's like such like a weirdly like intriguing concept. Before the even very concept of time, there was just nothing but like eldritch monsters.
Yeah,
and it makes me think of that because all there is just like weird ass like Gygas like minions.
And something that I wanted to bring up about the Cliff That Time Forgot as well, right? Hold on. So what is that weird like little like spire in the center of the map? What is up with that?
The what?
The weird like little spire in the center of the like what is up with that thing? Do you see anywhere else? Like, do you remember what it looks like? Like the Cliff That Time Forgot, like the map. Like, yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
do you see that anywhere else in the game?
I don't think so, but it does have like share the palette with like hang on.
Well, he's been taken. Got taken by the ghoulies. He got wrist up by the ghoulies.
Shut up. Also, I think something else that's like really fucked up about the the cliff that time forgot compared to the cave of the past is that the cave of the past has like a bunch of like a thick layer of fog, right? Cliff that time forgot, that's just void.
It just
nothing.
ends. It just ends. You look down, it just ends. It's just darkness. Obviously, it's like clearly because of like, I mean, I don't know. I would say it's clearly because of like the time, like the game came out, like the console, the details they could get into, like
yeah.
I feel like, but it's like, but I feel like it's an intentional decision.
What are we talking
because
about?
Yeah,
they're the way that the cliffs in the fucking cliff at I forgot just end in black. There's no transition to anything, not any sort of like fog.
Yeah,
it's definitely intentional. It's definitely intentional. I feel because there's a bunch of cliffs in Earthbound that just either keep going or they have like floor or ground that you can't see or like something at the bottom. This just ends very soon. You can clearly see that it just ends.
Yeah, but sorry.
What's most? I was gonna bring up how it's really fucked to me. I think it left like some sort of big impact on me. How you can, from the Lost Underworld, the part with the dinosaurs and everything, just kind of stumble upon this place for no reason and just be here for a bit with no, like, you come here later to finish the game, but like you can just stumble upon this place that like this non-distinct void of like that's like empty with nothing to do. I think it kind of left an impression on me. Like I was like, whoa, what the hell is this place?
Weird, like,
it just feels off out of nowhere.
Yeah, because also it's weird, like, you know, in Earthbound, you know, like, it's not like we're, like, in, like, some super duper, like, weird, fantastical world. Like, for the most part, it's a very, like, you know, contemporary type, like,
it's
modern day
It's just
thing.
It's just America.
Yeah, but then, like, under, like, somewhere deep underground, there's, like, you know, this, like, weird-ass, like, place with, like, dinosaurs, like, still alive. And then somewhere there, like, you know, in this, like, land of, like, supposedly extinct dinosaur, like, creatures, there just is this, like, cliff that time forgot, like, just in the middle, like, somewhere deep under the, like, earth or whatever. Like, whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
So weird. I love it. It's such a weird-ass thing that I just love to, like, think about. I did mention, like, the weird little, like, spiral tentacle thing that's just there. Like, it does match up with the color palette of, like, the place in the past, which is really interesting.
Yeah.
It's really odd.
Yeah, I love it here.
The atmosphere of the Cave of the Past is really cool. And like these, like the fucking floating spheres that you used to like teleport around the different like places.
And also just like
this.
You know, there's also just the fucking what's it called? The fucking like build-up room, like when you get to the end boss fight, it's just a like womb. Yeah,
the intestines room. I love the intestines. Why is it like that? Why are we in the intestines?
It's clearly like some sort of like symbolism.
Entrails of some sort.
Yeah, like this is just also there in the middle.
It looks.
Of this.
It does not look like it. It looks like some shit out of Contra. Just out of nowhere.
I think it's really funny how Contra just sort of goes 0 to 100 in like 2 stages. Because like I whenever I played Contra for the first time, I didn't read like the manual or whatever.
I've never played.
Because I played it. I played it on a fucking like ROM. I don't own Contra.
No, what?
And like I played it, and then I got to like the first like actual boss, like not the big wall or like the fucking like robot like security system thing. The actual like big alien head, and I was like, what the fuck? Because like I was completely blown the fuck away. I didn't expect it. I didn't know it was like an alien game.
Yeah. Dung Beetle. This is the most menacing Dung Beetle ever.
I think about this a lot too when I think of Mother 3. It's like the weird ass like unused boss thing, like Colossus fight thing. Like it's so interesting. Like I really wish you could have gotten like a universe where this was actually a thing. Like and see what the hell the whole like full concept behind all of this is.
Yeah, like what the hell is this guy?
I mean, it's obviously Claw. See, look at him. He's there, stretching.
Bro, where's your clothes? And then he's normal, and then he's like, fucking like haunted.
Yeah, like I would have loved to see what the hell they did with this in the in the final game. Like,
to be fair, these could have easily just been also just tests.
I mean, yeah, but like there's like whatever the fuck this is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. There is like a version of Gygas in the sounds, I think, which is weird that that's there.
But
It
like, I don't
could
know,
just be like.
like some of it obviously
okay.
could just be like weird like I could easily buy this just being weird, like testing things here, but
Yeah.
there's like clearly like something that was planned because it's just not anywhere else in the game, like all of this stuff or like these other
Okay,
sprites.
this is like a weird crack theory, but let me look up the release date of Mother 1+2 on GBA.
+4.
Mother 1+2.
Whoa, I figured it out. 1 + 2 = 3, like Mother 3.
Yeah, Mother 1+2 came out before Mother 3. I have a feeling that maybe they reused assets from that, and that's why there's just Gygas music in the files. Because, like, I don't see, like, why else there would be, other than maybe they, like, planned for Gygas to come back or something.
Which it didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, little sidetrack, little tangent here. I found this really fucking funny post. I know it's supposed to be like, well, what the hell is that? But like, but can you pull this up? This is I find this so funny.
I see. Hang on, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up. He's goofy.
What the hell is up with him?
Anyone notice the weird looking Yoshi face?
Bro?
Why does he look
That's
like that?
crazy.
I'm looking. Like, that's clearly not what it's supposed to be, but it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
I don't know, but I somehow sincerely doubt it's a fucking. No.
Oh, it just came back.
Oh, well, I mean, we are almost at 2 hours. We'll try to at least do like a more proper outro and not just like cut off on the like without like anything else at the end. You know, we haven't even brought up at all yet.
What?
Hang on. Oops. You know, this is like classics of like creepy Nintendo music right here. Everyone knows this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just fucked.
Me when the demons get to me. That always was creepy is going all the way down that like fucking riverbed, because like, you know, as I mentioned earlier, I have a fear of oceans, so you know, going this deep into the waters, it gets darker and the shit becomes fucked. It's like, that's creepy. I think I think you are supposed to go there the way. I think it would have been better. Like, you didn't even have to go down here eventually. Like it was just like a thing that was there and that's it, without like any actual reason for it to be there.
Yeah, I think that Super Paper Mario has like, it has a very like similar sort of like deal to Majora's Mask, where it's like everybody is like losing their shit because like they know they're about to die, and it's very like scary and oppressive.
Shout out to the world of nothing. Like that entire sequence is insane.
Yeah.
Where like the actual like you don't even get to stop the black hole in time. Like that shit actually just consumes this entire world and you're just left in this fucking blank void with this music playing.
Yeah.
Like, that shit hits so hard. That's so fucked up for a Mario game. But you just actually failed to save like a world and you're just like left to just like take in the consequences of what happened.
I think I love the way that they edited this the logo for this thumbnail, by the way. That's really good.
Like it just like hits you like damn, like shit's actually fucked. Like there's nothing left. The entire world just get like destroyed by the black hole.
Dead.
Yeah, this is a dead, empty world.
I think one of my favorite things about Super Paper Mario isn't even like, it's not even really a creepy thing. It's just more of like the implications of it, because like there's several points in which you can like choose an option, like a dialogue option that just gives you a game over, like the beginning of the game where you refuse the first pure heart, or like when you like say no, I'll be fine when you're suffocating in space. It's just like a very like, it just gives you a feeling of like, oh, everything's just fucked because I was too much of a dickhead.
I also want to say, this game also has like a Mario and friends canonically get fucking killed by Dementio, and they only like make it out because they fucking like you know, fucking talk with like, the rulers of fucking hell and heaven to like help them to get out. Like they just straight up get fucking murked by Dementio. This is fucked up for a Mario game.
Especially how Luigi is just the first to die.
Also, just how like like literally the entire last stretch of the game where like just like your party members like quote unquote die off one by one. It's like fucking insane for a Mario. This game is so cool for a Mario game. It's so fucked up in like many ways.
Yeah. And you know, what the hell is with that Mr. L guy? What was his fucking issue?
I don't know.
Who even was that?
Throwaway character, honestly. He was funny though.
Yeah.
Like he was cool, but like he never appeared again.
He showed up without any explanation, and just like disappeared without explanation. Like Nintendo just like never brought him back or acknowledged him.
Yeah, I think it's really weird that you never get to fight him like after getting Luigi.
I think you killed him. I think he died after you blow up his robot, dude. He's fucking dead.
Yeah. Because like Dementio does kill him like after, because he's like, wow, you're fucking worthless. Die.
Dementia.
Man, I mean, his name kind of is just that, but with a few vowels changed.
Yeah. Like, yeah, what a weird character.
Anyways, I don't know what I don't know.
Bit over.
Like, I mean, the stream is almost like over anyways, so like I don't really know what's like a good note to end this off on. Like, we talked about some of the obvious things, you know, like fucking Mr. Guy Goose.
Oh right. That Sherlock Holmes game for like PS1 that has the Watson Slender Man.
It's not PS1, but yes.
Oh,
but yeah.
Oh right, no, it was like PC, right?
Watson, like Watson is just like just bro's fucking SCP-173. Like you look away, and he's like behind you immediately. It's so fucking funny, but like fucked up.
Like wasn't it literally just that they like couldn't program him in time, so they just made him teleport?
They didn't give him a fucking walk animation. Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So funny, but like, what? That's like, why would they do it like that? Like, bro is just always behind you. You look away, like you cannot keep your eyes off him. He will get to you. Can't think of any like last second things I could think of. Is there any like timestamps so I can just like? No, okay. Well, did you know that every copy of Mario is personalized? That's really scary, right? That's the Wario apparition, right? The Wario apparition.
I love Wario.
Juarez.
I love Juan.
They should introduce a Mario character just named Juan.
Yeah.
But you, but in the next Mario Kart game, they just have like a guy named Juan. They don't have an explanation for him. He's just like he's just there and he's named Juan, and you can choose him.
Yeah.
Would you play with him?
Yeah.
Would you let him into your heart?
No.
Yes.
Would you accept him?
Yes.
No.
You know, I'm glad to know you're a true Juan believer.
Thank you.
Oh my god, I'm still scrolling here. I just fucking found the fucking all dogs go to heaven for DOS with the fucking like super compressed audio from the movie.
Oh, that's terrible.
Do you not know about this?
I'd be domed.
Okay, check this out. I'll send you it. This is what the fuck is this?
All right.
This might be like turn down the volume, by the way.
Yeah, definitely turn down the volume for it.
Okay, I will. I will.
No, lower.
I don't hear anything.
West. What in the fuck?
I played this game as a child.
Play again. Why does he do that? What's wrong with him?
What is this guy's fucking issue?
Shows up, blows out your eardrums, incomprehensible yelling.
Oh, I guess they could bring up this Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 anti-piracy screens. That's just because it's just the game over screens, but it's like has scary "ooh, you were going to jail" text. Only the thing is that they sometimes they trigger on legitimate copies.
It's not like one of those like weird, like dumb, like YouTube. It's like a real one.
No, this is real.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And we'll put Donkey Kong. Donkey Kongler. Someone
in fact, this is probably like most of those are like based on.
I could do remember one of the people in my Discord like mentioned that like that this could be a topic for the stream, but like I don't really know how much of these there aren't just like dumb like YouTube or like mock-up ones.
I hate how that took off so hard. If it's okay, the ones that are real are the ones that are just the game over screen with text over it. Like, yeah.
Which is a game? Was it Earthbound or some other RPG that like if you had detected a pirated copy, would just like fucking like kill your game progress?
Okay, it's like Earthbound had like it upped enemy spawns to like a ridiculous degree to the point where the game would literally slow down, and if you did manage to get to Gygus, the game would crash and then delete your save file.
Your save,
as soon as you beat Porky, it would like crash, and then you if you boot it up again.
That's fucking hilarious. I think.
That is so spiteful.
I think that's really funny though. Like, you know, it's not like some like weird. It's not like some like weird like thing is like, oh, you know. It's pirated. We can't run this game, or be like, oh, like, or like be like all weird, be like cheeky about it, be like, oh, you're pirating the game. That's not good. We're gonna like, you know, you're going to jail. Like, it's
we're gonna come to your house. We're gonna kill you with hammers.
The game will just do everything in its power to fucking like hate you. Like the game will just be out to get you. I think it's hilarious.
I think Spyro 2 had a similar thing where it's like the game would still run, but you the character that you save the game with says, "Oh yeah, no, fuck you," and then it's like, oh, "I'm sorry, Spyro, I can't save because this is a pirated copy."
I remember Serious Sam 3 did something like if you had a pirated copy, like they can take that, it will like fucking send this at you. But let's see the video fucking. Like, it would just send an invincible like scorpion monster just fucking hunt you down through the levels.
I wonder if there's anybody who's beaten the game with this fucker.
Probably. I don't know. Don't know necessarily speedrunners, but like I think it's also like a really funny anti-parasite. Like you just get like the fucking like you're just like getting constantly hunted down by this fucking like incredibly fast invincible fucker. Like bro's out to get you.
God, Serious Sam 3 is so fucked up and weird.
I remember there was also like the fucking like sand well or sandworms in that.
Yeah.
A sandwell. Yeah, like if you like went too far out of bounds in these levels, like this thing would just like fucking like you just get fucking got.
That's fucking hilarious. Because that's like something. That's like something that somebody could like very easily just do, like just like out of boredom.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like I mean, the game warns you at least by spawning it in, like, but
yeah.
But yeah, I think it's This is the kind of shit I was scared of in Mario Sunshine that I mentioned earlier. Like if I felt like if I swam out too far out, like I would just get fucking consumed by like giant eldritch sea monster or something when I was little. But you know the game doesn't actually let you swim out far because it's invisible walls to like keep you in the level. But you know, Open oceans in games are scary. Yeah, like, I got like a similar fear of that in like fucking Breath of the Wild, because the desert there is like huge and open. It does have like the sand well guys show up, but so actually like encounters you like fight and get stuff from, not like anti exploration methods.
Dude, have you played Tears of the Kingdom, or do you care or whatever?
I played
like about spoilers.
I played the beginning part of it when you're in the floating island. I still haven't played past it, but I will eventually.
Okay, then I won't say anything.
Okay. Good. Sorry, I like cut out your like conversation topic. I'm sorry.
You know,
But
I can't really think of anything else for a Sonic game. Like honestly,
there's not a lot of things for Sonic game besides like the Sonic CD stuff that isn't like just actual like just straight up creepypastas.
yeah.
Like Sonic like, does not really like have that kind of stuff a whole lot.
Yeah.
I feel like Sonic Adventure has like it has a similar atmosphere to Mario 64. Like in that like it could be like misconstrued as being like creepy if you're, you know, like 2 years old and stupid.
You know what? I just got reminded.
What?
Hmm.
Sonic Adventure Red Mountain.
These guys, remember like
Oh right.
what the?
Well,
no,
I think these guys are.
Nathaniel
No,
Bandy!
we're not watching a Nathaniel Bandy video.
Yeah, like
I think these guys are awesome.
What is the deal with it? Like you just straight up find a hell in Sonic Adventure. I completely forgot about that. Like inside this random ass mountain, like you know, like this scenic, like pretty mountain, like in the wilderness. If you go inside it, you just like there's like just like a shit ton of like graves and like lava and like prisoners, like just like chained up in there. Like what the fuck is going on in there?
The thing is, in DX, there's a like one of like in the mission mode for Sonic Adventure DX. There's one where it's like, find the like prisoner of like burning hell or some shit like that. And it's like really messed up.
Yeah, like
And where you just have to find one of these dudes and bring him back.
yeah, fucking bring him back to hell where he belongs. Like you can just straight up find hell inside these innocent looking like pretty mountains in Sonic. Like hell is real and it's inside a random mountain range.
Oh, can you look up the beta version of Windy Hill?
Before we do that, look
Or
at
not
this
Windy
image
Hill.
that I
Windy
found.
Hill. That's
He
great.
deserves it.
How did he get in there? This
Sir.
is
But, like,
too.
Yeah, the beta version of Windy Valley, because like I think that had
I misspelled Valley. Hang on. Oh, I know this.
It has,
one.
like-
There's an SRB 2
Yeah.
card track on the. Was this?
I wouldn't say that this is creepy, but it gives like the same sort of like weird like semi-surreal vibes as Mario 64.
I can see it.
You see that like screenshot down there with Amy? That was like they usually like a screenshot of this for this like flashback sequence with Amy, and I think that's a pretty cool way of reusing this little bit of the level. But like this specifically is like that sort of like vibe of just like strange,
Yeah.
like dreamlike.
Fake location that isn't real.
Yeah.
Well, let's just start wrapping up the stream already soon. We've already gone for over 2 hours. So I
Yeah,
don't know,
we've
what's-
covered like a lot of things that
Yeah,
are
but
like
we-
pretty well known.
Yeah, we just covered a lot of stuff. Yeah, like just talk about like a bunch of random ass stuff. And, like a lot, we covered glitches, creepypastas, actually weird stuff, and like Easter eggs. So it's pretty good. I think we did a good job just talking about all the sillies.
Yeah, now we
Yeah.
gotta go get tortured.
What?
We gotta go get tortured.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah, we're getting tortured for eternity tomorrow.
you know, we're ending off on this song. It's not the original. It has an echo to reverb, but who cares? So yeah, I guess that probably will be the end of the stream. You guys, you know, thank you so much for watching. Whoever showed up to watch and chat, you know, and thank you to Blastercat and Nivaria for showing up and joining me in this silly Halloween special where we sat around the campfire and talked about ghouls and whatnot.
Yeah, it was very fun to join.
By the way, Neve, I don't know if you ever noticed when you looked at the stream, but like ever since you disappeared like an hour ago, like the ghoul has been right next to you in the campfire. Like, this thing has just been next to you this entire time.
Jesus fucking Christ!
The ghoul was here. The ghoul got closer. I told you it would be coming. Anyways, you guys got any last words for the stream before we like end it off for real?
Yeah, you guys got any last words?
Yeah, guys got any last words before you like toss into the campfire?
Play Sonic Adventure and play Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2.
I'm not playing one of them.
Not you specifically. I'm talking about like everybody in the world.
Well, okay, my last words are don't do that thing that Neve said.
Fuck you.
You know, my final words to the stream are maybe this could be like another segment we do. Like this could just be a recurring segment we do occasionally, just like just chatting streams, like around like, you know, maybe not the campfire, but like around like a little table. You know, you guys would be interested in that maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like little like podcast chatting streams or whatever, because it's fun. I like just talking and discussing stuff. Also, just having an actual audience that could like chime in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, if you're interested in that, we could definitely do this again some other time with like different topics, whatever they may be. Anyways, I guess that's all for now. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and shout outs to these two goobers for joining me. They will now be sacrificed into the campfire to appease the ghouls. Goodbye.
Oh my god!
You two, you go in there. Okay, well, and then now they are gone, and then there was one. Yeah, that's it, I guess. See you guys maybe tomorrow with something. I don't know what yet. Might be Faith Chapter 3 revisit. Might be AO only finale. May just be more Mario. Who knows? But I will be back tomorrow most likely, and I'll figure out what to play by then. See you then. Bye bye.